Hey guys, so I'm doing my own version of the skull makeup, and with the skull makeup I'm adding a different element to it, zombie. So if you want to see how to get this look, keep on watching. Hey guys, so right here I'm just taking a white eyeliner that I got from the drugstore. You could get any white eyeliner or like any white pencil so that you can trace the outline of the skull, and I'm just gonna trace the outline of the eye right now. That's what I'm doing. Excuse my mirror, also it's dirty with fingerprints. But next I'm just gonna trace the outline of the nose, and then last for the tracing I'm going to outline the shape of the mouth. Also, if you see me like looking to the side, that's me looking at like a reference picture of a skull. And it's okay to make mistakes in the tracing part. As you can see, I just wipe away any like white marks that I accidentally like marked in a place that I didn't want it. So that's what's good about the tracing, is you can mark where you want everything before you actually place the paint on your face. So now we're just going to take a white body paint or face paint. They're the same thing, but I just got a white face paint from Michael's Arts and Crafts. You can get it from anywhere, and I'm just taking it on this foundation brush. You can use any brush that you think will work for your face, where you will still have control of where you're putting the paint. Just a nice brush that you're able to control the movements with. But now I'm just gonna fast forward through me painting like the rest of my face. And yeah. Next, I'm going to take a black body or face paint, and I'm just gonna put that on the same brush. I wiped the brush off so there's no white left on it. You can use two separate brushes, doesn't matter. I just used the same one. I wiped it off, made sure there wasn't any white paint left on it. But now I'm just taking that black paint and I'm putting it in the spots that I left unpainted, which is the eye socket, the nose, and the like jaw, mouth area. Also, depending on whatever paint or makeup that you're using around your eye, make sure you don't get it in your eye so that you don't like take your eye out, have to go to the hospital or something. So yeah, look at the ingredients of the stuff you're putting on your face. Okay, now you can see I have all of the black paint on my face. I have the outline around my face. Now I'm going to line my lip with black paint and start drawing the lines for the teeth. You can draw the lines any way you want to. They don't have to be neat. The messier they are, the better it looks. Not too messy though, but as long as they're not like perfect. I kind of made mine's like the same length. I wish I didn't, but it is what it is. Okay, and now I'm just adding details, cracks, anything to make it look more realistic or stylized or different and not just plain. Okay, now we're going to take a fluffy brush, any type of like big fluffy brush that you can use to blend eyeshadow with, because we're going to take a black eyeshadow and we're going to use that to give the mouth and jaw section more depth, to make it look more realistic and not just like 2D, like it's sitting on top of your face. We're also going to use that black shadow to create more cracks and shadows within the skull face. Moving on to the other side, which is the zombie part. Okay, now we're gonna take that. Well, I'm using the same fluffy brush, so I don't have to use too many brushes. So I'm taking that fluffy brush and I'm using this BH Cosmetics palette. You can use any palette that has shadows, eyeshadows that have like gray or purplish tones. But I'm taking these bottom two colors to the right of the palette, the bottom right, and it's a purplish and black eyeshadow that I'm going to use to create a sunken in eye and give it like a dead kind of like discolored look. And I'm also gonna contour my nose area and my cheekbones with that same eyeshadow color, those two eyeshadow colors. They don't see things the same. To walk like two out the door. Then you have magic. One comes around one today. They don't see things the same. To walk like two out the door. Then you have magic. Now I'm going to contour my cheekbone with this little palette right here. You can get off Amazon. I'm gonna use this purplish mauve-y like color with that same fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna use that on my cheekbones and anywhere else that I think it's needed, down my neck, collarbone, anywhere. Now I will be taking this NYX HD concealer. You could get this at the drugstore. You could get it at a Sally beauty supply store, any beauty supply store. I'm just going to take it on the back of my hand, use this sponge, this makeup sponge, and dab it on my face. Dab. But I'm going to dab it on my face. This color is lighter than my skin tone, so I'm using it to give me the appearance of dead skin, I guess, like dying skin, where I'm losing the color in my lips and everything. So I'm just using that color all over my face. I'm blending it even over the color that I use to contour with, just so that I look more sick looking. Now I'm taking this red Wet n Wild lipstick. You can use any red lipstick or any like red cream that you have. And I'm using that in places that I want it, like around my nose, on the cheekbone, anywhere that you feel that you need it. So now I'm going to take a black pencil liner and just make a line along my cheekbone. This part is optional. You don't need like this part. But I'm basically trying to create the look of a cut on my cheekbone. So I'm going to use black liner and smudge it with this smudge brush. If you have latex, you can use the latex and put tissue over the latex and wait till it dries up and rip open the tissue and place black inside of the cut, and then add purplish and black eyeshadow to blend the latex in with your skin, and then put blood over it to make it look like more of a realistic cut. But I just wanted to keep it simple by adding a black line, smudging it, adding some of that purple and black eyeshadow that I used earlier to like blend it in. And then I added some fake blood dripping down from that line, and I also added it in other places like my forehead, neck, mouth, anywhere. Go crazy with the fake blood. Go crazy. And as you can see here, I went a little too crazy with that fake blood. It started dripping everywhere, dripped all over my mirror. It was all over my fingers. I'm just glad it didn't get on my sheets or table or anything. So be a little careful with the fake blood, but still, you could go crazy. And now this is the completed look, my remix of the skull makeup with half skull and half zombie. You can do your own version, be creative, do anything. This was really fun, and hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you like the pictures that I show. Thanks for watching.